Alrighty. We are back. Lotus New Bloom versus Deluxe. With me still Ochi. Currently putting away the food that they were snacking. Oh, it looks like they have returned. I don't know. You guys might be seeing that extreme motor on the side of Deluxe. You might be thinking to yourself, is that Sweet playing extreme motor? But if Sweet's playing Extreme Motor, who's playing Caliber? Well, surprise, surprise! Guess who's playing the Extreme Motor? Yes, none other than Lucario. Splash. So, Lucario, Luke, dropping the hammer for the time being, will be playing the Extreme Motor, and we'll see how well they do on it. Extreme Motor. As I, had some conversations with someone who, they're listening to this right now, and they're wondering why they can't just say it themselves. But I was having a conversation with somebody who's like, motor. People feel like they have to pick up motor, but the same because it's really strong. But motor,
something best weapon in the game. Yeah. Something my team needs it.
But motor getting a little bit held hostage, because again, if you're picking up a new weapon and you haven't played it as often, right? You're definitely not going to have the same performance as if you're just playing a weapon that you normally play. So, a little bit interesting to see how well Lucario will do on it, and see if their performance can be up to par to their hammer play. Absolutely.
And I'm really surprised to see they're playing something else other than Great Gear. So it's good. So it's nice to see a little bit of diversity here and there.
Yeah, no Great Gear, no Sushi, no Skate. So far, at least. We'll see if that ends up changing depending on the map. J-Bad getting pressured a lot by Sweet. Sweet will probably end up fighting this Epon. Well, we'll find the KO. Good enough, I guess. Malieve will actually be the one getting Epon, most likely. Yes, Sun Mario will pick that one up.
I got scared for a second.
I know.
Thinking that nobody was gonna pick them up.
Oh, there's no way.
We see Snug pressuring Sweet.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, Sweet takes that drone. Oh wow.
Sweet actually. Oh,
how did they even get that?
Sweet gets the.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Sweet with the.
Oh.
That was a good pickup.
Oh my. Okay.
Here comes the punishing blade.
The punishing blade will come
what
through.
They will do with it.
Dude.
They catch one. They get. Wait, there might be two.
No.
Oh, it pushes him out with the tornado, but still almost catching him, but they got away.
Yeah.
But they get one.
Let me go all the way back. Let me go all the way back. So Sweet drops the side master, gets J-Bed. J-Bed ends up getting cleaned up. Then they get the gum grenade on Snug. Snug ends up getting cleaned up by the horse. And then the Punisher Blade gets popped.
That's crazy.
Sweet will find someone else. Overpowering wave just because they can. Unhinged right now.
That was crazy. They just got styled on.
Yeah, absolutely. Sweet, though, in a really bad situation.
Oh, pressure barely escapes death from the Froggy Block.
They should not
just
be alive.
Barely escaping death. They really shouldn't be alive right now. But then again, they are pressuring with the overpowering wave. Gets caught. Oh, what?
Parry ends up getting canceled. A lot of hitboxes clashing at the same time. Definitely probably caused that one. Sweet does miss the break attack on J-Bad. J-Bad, though, will end up getting bound. Iron Bind healing will come through. J-Bad, though, will be able to jump out. Spin will happen. J-Bad will reverse the situation. And pick up the Epon on Sweet.
The reversal.
Yep, good work by J-Bad. For his Lotus and Bloom trying to climb themselves back into this game. The tornado from Snug doesn't quite find everyone, but the horse coming out from Lucario will run over Snug in the process. Disco available for Murder, Rocket available for Sun Mario. So, latter stage of the game, Sweet will pick up Guy as well.
But this is still a very close game. And the conversion, here comes the washing machine from Snug himself, catching out Mario.
Snug will get taken out.
This is a very close game too. Ooh, what a a sick. See, we need to give that a name too.
No,
Hold up.
That doesn't need a name. That doesn't need to be named. The rocket comes out from Sun Mario. It will end up fighting J-Bad. Okay. But I mean, the game might look close, but it really isn't close. I mean,
it really.
Actually, I lied. The game is.
I thought it was close, but then again, Oh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought.
it's very close. They just,
Yeah,
you just got a
no.
3-point lead, DK lead.
Well, Sweet will pick up their
Okay,
fifth
never
Epon
mind.
of
Never
the
mind.
game, as Epon Master are getting farther and farther
Never
away.
mind.
Yeah. Nah, so the reason, like...
I was like...
Okay, but Snug, see, the reason why I thought it was close was I thought that Sweet was the one that was picking up most of these Epons, kind of similar to, like, how the Shinobi City game went, where they would... I thought they were at, like,
Yeah.
six or 7, but the Epons were actually spread out evenly across the board, which made this game a lot closer. Snug able to tie Epon Master, getting really good conversions as well. The game definitely a lot closer than it seemed, but Lotus New Bloom unfortunately unable to probably come out with a victory. I think the biggest change from what they normally run is having J-Bud on Popeye instead of Extreme Motor. I don't quite know what prompted them, or not Extreme Motor, DJ Scratch. I don't know what prompted them to want to make that swap. I think that DJ Scratch Extreme Motor composition that they've been running on this map in particular has been doing pretty well for them in and of itself. So kind of surprised that they didn't choose to run it. But my favorite. Look, listen, we got the 3 most popular maps coming in the 1, 2, 3 order. So should expect to see another good game coming out of both of these teams.
Yep, all of my homies love Spinks Croissant W and A.
I'm not your homie then, cause
in no particular order.
Yeah, you best believe.
Hey, no, I'm being rhetorical. I'm being rhetorical.
I was gonna say, I don't know about
it's
you,
okay.
But
yeah. But like I said, my it's okay. It's okay. My true homies love the 2 maps after Spinks Croissant. All my homies love like how I said before, how I always say, all my homies love Eagle City. I am an Eagle City enjoyer. I am a Shinobi City enjoyer.
The 13% pick rate maps, man. They need more love. Held hostage by these 3 maps that we're playing first. Croissant, WNA, Sphinx. I swear, it's every game. Every game, first 3 maps. I don't know, man.
I just need Season 9 to come up already.
Give me a new map so I can give a map
I just want
ban.
Season 9 to be here already.
Give me a new map so I can give a map ban just for teams to ban Shinobi City. Like,
So you want to know the funny thing though? You want to know a really interesting fact?
Talk to me.
The season starts. The next season starts right the next season, Season 9 starts the day before my birthday.
W.
It's W. Actually, I don't know if it's on my. Actually, the season starts on my birthday. What am I talking about?
Immaculate W.
That is a massive W. That is a massive W. So March 10th, 2022. Be prepared for a Ninjala stream from me. Be prepared.
W.
That is going to be my first Ninjala stream. Be prepared. Be there.
With that being said,
Big massive W.
Substitutes coming in. Well, one substitute as Murder kind of left and rejoined. Lycas will come in on the corn bat. Weapon swaps coming out of Lotus New Bloom. DJ Scratch picked up by J-Ben. Malieve will rock the scroll blade. Snug will maintain the spinner, and Guy as well will maintain the chewing V. Same weapons coming out from Lucario, Sweet, and Murder as we head to Croissant Arena. And listen. I'm not gonna say it, okay? I'm not gonna say it. But if you've been watching, you've been hearing me commentate over the past 2 seasons, you know what I'm gonna say about these compositions if they get locked in. You know, you should be able to say in your head word for word what I'm going to say about Lotus New Bloom's composition compared to Deluxe's and their chances of winning. So I'm not even gonna say it. I shouldn't have to say it anymore. You should know.
You don't have to say it. I already see it.
Listen.
I don't have to say anything.
Listen.
See, and on that stage of all places.
Listen, this should be.
I'm listening.
This should be a done deal. Okay, be a done deal for one of these teams. You know, if there was like a if this was like a seesaw, one side of the seesaw is embedded into the ground, and the other side of the seesaw is in the stratosphere.
And it's not moving whatsoever.
So, I mean, look, no excuses. Anyway, I'm ready. When they're ready, we will get things going. Once again, I do want to point out, like, Sweet on Caliber has been performing really, really well, consistently. Had an extremely good series versus Power Made. Starting off particularly strong in this series against Lotus New Bloom. We'll see if they can keep it up, or if Lotus New Bloom can
or get shot down.
Yeah. But I definitely think that whoever they put on this side,
looking at that comp,
like if Lotus and Bloom can't get this fit, because remember, right, they don't have any like really Snug's the only one with like a combat ninjutsu. And if Snug ends up on the same side as Lucario, then it's gonna feel really bad, extremely bad. Like J-Bed has to be on the same side as it has to be J-Bed on the same side. Like, the best case scenario is like J-Bed and Guy on the same side, but they don't split those two together. It's always J-Bed and Maliv. So J-Bed and Maliv on the side of Lucario plus whoever, because it doesn't really matter who the other person is. But if Snug and Guy end up on the same side as Lucario, then like this game just gets way harder for Lotus New Bloom. Absolutely. So it's definitely something to watch out for. As a whole.
That is definitely something to watch out for.
Yeah.
Because we already see that Sweet and Luck are such really great players, and seeing them against I think Snug and the Guy can handle it. It's just going to be a lot more difficult to pop up a mixer.
It's just a matchup diff, right? Because like, listen, man, any yo-yo versus Extreme Motor is an abomination.
Caliber can easily, and then Caliber versus.
I wouldn't even say
Extreme
Caliber.
Motor can. It just depends on who gets it first.
I wouldn't even say.
But
Caliber.
true, Extreme Motor just steamrolls both of them.
Oh, Deluxe, they remembered. Oh, bless Deluxe for remembering that we're on Croissant Arena. Murder makes the crucial weapon swap over to the Chewing V. Saved, and we'll leave it at that. But as I was saying, right, like it just comes out of like it's less so player matchups and more so weapon matchups. Extreme Murder versus Yo-Yo, any Yo-Yo, is one of the worst matchups in the game right now, because you know, like, a bumpy accelerator puts them in melee range of you with no way to counterplay it other than giving up space, which is bad.
Right now, which is why it's so strong.
Yeah. So
hopefully season 9 we might see something different.
But like that matchup is really bad. And then same thing with like Extreme Motor versus Chewing V. It's manageable because the Chewing V doesn't like. They have a decent amount of options, but it's still like annoying nonetheless, because if you do end up getting pressured, you don't really have good ways of fighting out of that pressure, which can make things really, really, really rough, especially when you need to make space to be able to get those mixers off, and Snug would be getting pressured by Lucario. So hopefully the weapon splits go the way that Lotus New Bloom wants them to, that it's J-Bed and Maliv dealing with Lucario plus X, and hopefully they will manage to go their way. Down one game, they're looking to bring this one back. They have given themselves a really good chance of being able to take this game. And,
a big chance.
Yeah, massive, colossal even. You know. So we will see. Anyway,
we shall see. Game number 2. Let's see what goes down.
Yep. J-Bed.
Let's see what we have here.
Oh wait, let me go to the Sky Cam. J-Bed Maliv versus Sweet Lucario. This is exactly what Lotus New Bloom wants. This is really this is really solid. This is really, really good for Lotus New Bloom. And I believe... Oh no, J-Bed and Maliv both end up getting caught out. J-Bed will get taken down by Sweet. Maliv gonna try to clean up. We'll get the Utsasemi Master, but Lucario will hit the counter Utsasemi Master as well. Maliv now will get pressured away.
Good
Sweet,
counter play there.
Yeah, Sweet will be able to walk away from that one.
But it looks like...
Oh, J-Bed loses the parry to Sweet.
They got the drones, so...
Oh no, Sweet.
Oh, what a river.
No, Sweet wins the parry versus J-Bed. Maliv gets punished on their attempts for assisting, and this game is starting off disastrous for Lotus New Bloom. Though Guy does manage to pick up the KO. Snug trying to get murder. Unfortunately, that third attack still, a little bit of a problem for the yo-yo weapon.
Gets the drone.
The dragon.
But the double frog about into the oof.
Dragon from Lycas.
Surprise, surprise! Dragon from to the back.
Murder will take out Sweet, or will take out Guy. Sweet, I believe, just picked up an E-Pawn on J-Bed as Deluxe just running away with this game right now. Momentum heavily in their favor.
Is very heavily swung.
Yep.
Yes, you're right. You're right on that one.
Guy,
but it looks, but there is still a chance.
It's definitely still a not chance. Doomed. It's
only 130.
They
just have to wait.
1,000 point deficit. Okay. This is still within reach, but the thing is, it has to be such a good series of events as Snug will get interrupted in their attempts to take out Murder. And in fact, Murder trying to clean up Snug won't manage to do so. Snug will be able to get away with Lycas with the really good assistance. Murder will get taken out by Snug.
All right.
Just a KO though, as Lycas will actually end up getting down. Really good work by Guy.
Machine.
Yep.
And Big Drones are out. Let's see what goes down below.
One piercing mixer.
Looks like there are no mixers just yet.
No, one piercing mixer used by Lotus New Bloom.
The back one comes out.
Yeah, one piercing mixer used by Lotus New Bloom. They're going to be looking for two. Dragon from Lycas comes out. It hits the drone, so doesn't quite find the value they're looking for. Guy and Snug will take out Murder. Lycas under a lot of pressure as well. Lotus New Bloom needs to dump these mixers and dump them now. Like Guy and Maliv, their only focus should be able to get these mixers out and available. Although Maliv will get taken out by Sweet and Lucario in tandem. J-Bed will end up getting taken out as well. Snug will pop the tornado, will take out Lycas as Lycas ends up taking out Guy in the process. Snug now getting pressured by Murder. Froggy Block does end up whiffing. As Snug recognizes maybe Murder is going to that spot. There Murder is. And Snug will be able to prevent that mixer to come out.
Blacking.
Yep, and Guy.
That was a
doesn't have
great
mixer spot. Oh my goodness.
Really good.
Snug?
Oh, did he just steal the drone too?
Yeah, Snug.
Snug is popping off right now.
He's trying to bring this game back from the depths.
Good mixer, good mixer.
Yeah, Murder does manage to find the mixer somehow, some way. Piercing mixer comes out from Maliv. They need like 5 more piercing mixers to bring this game all the way back. The start was way too detrimental for the side of Lotus New Bloom. They will not be able to bring this one all the way back. 10,000 Sweet with another 9 Epon game. Like what? What in the great googly? What in the world?
Lucas.
Huh? Guys? Well, another 9 Epon game coming out from Sweet. 7,712 on 6 drones, 9 Epons. Lucario with 11,000 points on 9 drones, 5 Epons. Deluxe. Just kind of like in the most polite way possible. Okay, and I with all due respect, they kind of just ran over Maliv and J-Bed on the other side of the map, and I think like. While I said definitely compositionally it was the better option for them, right? Not having any combat ninjutsus to deal with both of these players it did end up becoming massively detrimental to Lotus New Bloom's success. I definitely think they were correct in the I think they were kind of correct in the composition that they chose, just not against this team in particular, right? Like, it's expected there'd be one mixer, but running two mixers in this kind of situation, right? Especially when you have, you're going to be dealing with a Caliber probably, you're probably going to be dealing with an Extreme Motor as well. You need a Tornado, you need the Tornado, you need a Horse, you need even just the bubble, man. Even just the bubble from Hawks and Gloves, something to force them to respect your space, because some players, man, when they're playing, right, and they know, man, I can't believe, they're like rubbing their hands together, they're like, yo, I don't have to deal with a Tornado, I don't have to deal with a Horse, I don't have to deal with this bubble that turns these players invincible, I don't have to deal with any of these guys. I don't have to deal with I don't have to deal with here and there. I don't have to deal with anything. I don't have to deal with any of these things to force me to respect their space. Exactly. Like Sweet and Lucario are like, oh, it's game time, and you saw it in full effect there. I mean, Sweet with 9 E-Pawns, Lucario like with 14 E-Pawns across both of them, responsible for like almost 20,000 points. Out of the 30,000 that they scored. I mean, they're like, come on, like, definitely not the best end result. And I mean, that's one of the ones where you think to yourself, man, I know this composition's good. How are we this unlucky? Like, that composition's good, just not against these guys. Just not against these guys.
Yeah.
And speaking of these guys,
more or less they got.
More or less.
He switches switches back to great gear.
You said more or less. You're talking about more or less, more like motorless. Has Lucario switches over to the great gear. That was good, right? That was good, right, Uchi? That was a good transition. Yeah. Caster, by the way. Anyway,
that was good.
Lucario does.
But we get to see
dropping motor and extreme motor from Leaf.
They go from motorless. They go from motorless to one more.
To motor more.
From Malik.
And motor less for one team, motor more for the other. double bumpy accelerator gonna come out for Lotus New Bloom. I like this a lot. I mean, if they want to play aggressive, we'll play aggressive. Thing is though, Lucario on the great gear gonna change things. Gonna change the dynamic just a little bit. This team gonna lose a little bit of aggression. Is running the Corn Bat as well, and we'll see how these teams split it. I think they're gonna put an extreme. They're gonna put a bumpy accelerator on each side. I think Maliv will be going over to enemy side, most likely, with Snug. Probably. We'll see if my memory is correct. Nah. Yeah, Maliv and Snug, Guy and J-Bed, but J-Bed? Scout in the area. As well as Guy. They see Lycas. J-Bed will just snag this drone. Guy in a lot of trouble in that bottom corner. Will end up getting taken out by Sweet. J-Bed has to burn this fast. Burn this fast and it becomes okay. Sweet is coming over with a bumping accelerator. J-Bed does end up getting the drone. This is exactly what you're looking for. Grenade does come out from J-Bed. Forces Sweet back just a little bit. Dump damage on a lot of them. J-Bed just going to get bound, actually.
Get out of there. Oh,
wow. Oh. Gets caught out.
Picks him off. Early E-Pawn, early Sweet.
Yup. Believe with a really good conversion on Lucario.
Just like that, the game is even.
So, Loot Lee.
But it all depends now if they can shut down Luke and their great gear.
100%.
But it seems like they can do exactly that
Snug.
as they get to.
Snug gets their weapon broken. Murder does end up taking out Believe. Lucario just gets so much more room to breathe now. A quick respawn does come up from Believe, but Lycus is probably looking like, ooh, maybe there's a dragon opportunity there for me. Drone does end up getting picked up. Maliv in a lot of trouble. Once again, a Snug gonna be arriving late. Murder now under a lot of pressure. Lucario will... Oh my goodness, we'll get the weapon break.
Ooh, what a horse.
The horse for Maliv. It will clean up shop.
They get the weapon break, but they get trampled by Malieve. Yep. Ooh, Disco comes out from J-Bed.
Oh
Rocket comes through.
Malieve. Yo, that's the U-turn of the century right there, for real. Malieve able to dodge
that was one. Hilarious.
It's funny. Snug gonna get Epon. Really good assist coming out from Murder. Murder will pick up Malieve, as well as the Dragon from Leica is there for extra insurance. In the meantime, on the other side of the map, Leica's and Sweet kind of just having a grand old time dealing with Guy and J-Bad. Once again, stuck in a situation where they don't have any combat ninjutsus. J-Bad will get taken out. Guy can't get away from the Utsusemi Master, Gum Launcher, Fiesta, and they'll go down as well. I mean, no combat ninjutsus, once again, coming out. No tornadoes, no horses coming out from Lotus New Bloom, and they're kind of just fumbling under the pressure. You can see how easy it is to get out of these discos with no, like, solid engage, you know? That's why, even though DJ Scratch is a solid weapon, in regards to being a disco weapon, it's nowhere near as good as Scrap Saber, right? Because Scrap Saber, you always have that laser in the disco confirmed. That's a guarantee.
Yeah, laser.
But, I mean,
much more as good as Gum Grenade is. Laser just so much better, in my opinion.
Especially for setting up disco. I mean, Sweet will assist in.
Are we gonna punish
one? This is.
Got the punishing.
Oh.
Lake coming out. You're going to see him catch one. There we go. One drone, one Epon. Sure. That works.
Guy gets hit by the dragon.
We see the dragon coming out to assist Sweet.
J-Bad under a lot of pressure as well. Utsusemi Master does come out. J-Bad tied in half. Guy is bound. We'll see if anyone wants to clean that up. Lycas will clean that up. Sweet will get the bind on J-Bad. But I just, what do you want me to say,
Sweet
man?
bind.
What do you want me to say? Malieve gets tagged.
Ooh, gets caught by the. Who knows what you can say when coming in from that situation. Well, we do see a gun binder from the Gum Grenade coming from Sweet yet again.
Yeah, good disco.
They don't take advantage of it, so they just move on to the big drone.
This is
nice surprise disco coming from J-Bed there.
This is too little, too late.
Yep, it's too late.
I can't.
Too late to say. But it looks like we see yet another
DX victory.
3-0.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, it's almost the equivalent. Like, the weapon swap was a good choice, but it was almost the same issue.
It was a good choice.
They had the last game, right? Like
they had the only thing that won them that game is the fact that they had more offensive pressure than Lotus.
Than Lotus New Bloom.
When I say them, you already know who I mean by them.
Like yeah. But like again, right? There's no offensive pressure coming out. Like Guy can never get a piercing mixer off because Sweet and Lycas are always gonna be there, right? You have to deal with Corn, Gum Launcher, Dragon, Overpowering Wave, Gum Grenade, Punishing Blade. Like, meanwhile, all that DX had to deal with on that side of the map was like a Froggy Block, a Gum Launcher, and a Gum Grenade, and Bumping Accelerator. Like, no ninjutsu mattered, right? You saw how easily Deluxe avoided the ninjutsus coming out from J-Bad, the discos, because, I mean, sometimes, you know, everyone played through the Scrap Saber meta, right? You can kind of sense when the disco is going to come out defensively. And these players are able to react to it and avoid it accordingly, right? So,
right.
Oh, it's tough. It's
mad tough to deal with all of that pressure, especially coming from two really good two of the best offensive weapons in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the Caliber kit basically having the same as Drill, but having an easier conversion time than Drill, and then we just have extreme motors, and that's just all I have to say is extreme motor. So you already know what extreme motor can do, seeing as one of the best players in the world, in my opinion, mains that weapon.
Yep.
So, well, if not the world, say the best in NA.
Listen,
so
you
already know who I mean by that. Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, I said again, Ochi summed it up really properly. Like, too much offensive pressure, not enough tools to deal with it. Deluxe they will walk away with a quick 3-0 and a handshake. Dominant games all around. With that being said, we will head towards our third and last match of the day. Shinobi Splash versus Power Maid versus Shinobi Splash. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a good one. See you guys in a bit.